Hello guys, this is Pavel Oskarov from Laravel Daily Team and Laravel Daily Video Channel. Short topic of the day is paying for the tools for developers. Quite a lot I hear developers actually being lazy, or not lazy actually, want to work hard to create their own tools instead of paying for existing ones on the market. Recently I was talking to one of my friends who asked what do you use, what my team uses for bug tracking, and I told we use Bugsnag, and he asked for the price, and I told it's $29 a month because we are a team of people. It's free actually for one person, but for team it's 29 and above. And he went like, oh, $29 per month, that's expensive. We probably should cover the bugs ourselves, like build some kind of our exception package, exception managing package. And I went, okay, try to do that. And then a couple of months forward, and I asked him like, how's it going? Have you built the tool? And he went like, oh, we didn't really have time, so we're in the process of that, but it's like it took longer than we expected, and it's still buggy. And that's actually what happens usually. If developers are trying to develop their own tools, it usually takes time, it's pretty buggy, and it's not the same amount of functionality as the tools that are actually dedicated for that on the market, backed up by some company who actually dedicated all their stuff, all their staff and stuff to build that tool. So Bugsnag is one of them. To build something like Bugsnag, or even Clear, or even near that, or any other competitors like Sentry or Rollbar, there are a few of them. It's quite a lot of work. So why should you spend hundreds of hours or even thousands of hours to build something instead of paying $29 for that? $29 a month, or whatever the price is. It's pretty similar for competitors. Another example is tools for coding, actually, like PHP Storm or Sublime Text. Why would you use something like for free, like Notepad++ or whatever? It's like free IDE coding environments, when you can pay like $10 a month or whatever it is for PHP Storm now. I'm paying gladly monthly subscription to get all the updates, like the latest versions. It saves huge amount of time. I don't know where to begin. It's like code completion, live templates, fixing the bugs for me, or like underlining the bug as I'm typing, like refactoring stuff, all IDE for all the windows like terminal or like sidebars. A lot of those things, they save huge amount of time, and $10 per month doesn't even begin to count that number. So I'm gladly paying for that. Another example is actually our own quick admin panel. I get through live chat, I get messages like, why are you charging, currently the price is $99 per year, not per month. Why are you charging? Because there are free packages doing something like that. And people don't even compare the functionality of free packages and our package. It's not even a packages generator. And also on top of that, we have customer support via live chat, and no one else provides that from like similar packages like Voyager or Infiom or CRUD Booster, I think it's called. Like a lot of those things are free packages and open source. And our model is paid, but people pay for customer support and constant upgrades. And they support our product, and product moves on. And actually the same goes on with all the Laravel community. If you pay, for example, for Forge or Envoy or any tool that is created by Taylor, or even Laracast is created by Jeffrey, or Adam Wathan's course Test-Driven Laravel, this way you support the main people behind Laravel, and you support newer versions of Laravel coming out. And you support the movement. You basically support financially that Laravel won't die anytime soon. It's only growing, and it's financed by you guys or by myself. I'm paying for Forge and Envoy as well. So the goal of this video is not to advertise Quick Admin Panel or any other tools I've mentioned. The goal is to advertise the message of paying for the tools instead of trying to create it from scratch. Even the server environments like development and deployment, I mean, if you do it from scratch, you have to create your own scripts maybe, or do something uh, something by hand every time. So for example, if you want to deploy, you SSH into the server, you do git pull, you do composer install, you do artisan migrate, do some many other magic, and do it every time by hand, instead of using Forge, where you write the script one time and click deploy now and everything is done. You don't even have to SSH into the machine. Or even you can go even further and hit the deploy automatically by committing into the repository. So a lot of automation things where you pay monthly or yearly or whatever, you set it up once and you forget about that problem and you focus on more important tasks. So I encourage you to pay for the tools basically, and if you have the choice between free or paid alternatives, free is not always the better one. If you go for better reliability, for better results, usually it's worth to at least consider paying for the tool or try it out. Usually all the tools have free trial versions or something like that. Do you agree with me? Do you maybe have a counterexample of free tool being better than the paid ones? Then hit me in the comments and let's discuss. And see you in the next videos of Laravel Daily Video channel.